This is the biggest sin the narcissist will commit to you. Will their sins be forgiven? Are you or a loved one trapped in the grip of a narcissist? Because of how terrible it is, even the strongest individuals may begin to doubt their own value and sanity. Let's delve into the shadowy depths of narcissism. Find the unpardonable sin that narcissists commit, and try to comprehend the pain that follows. Narcissism is a personality disorder characterized by an insatiable craving for admiration and a total insensitivity to the feelings of those around them. Close relationships with narcissists can cause significant trauma and distress. Narcissists can inflict such severe pain on their victims that it's next to impossible for them to heal and find happiness again. Scars from a narcissistic relationship can only heal with time, patience, and understanding. Dealing with narcissists requires that you recognize important differences. Their reputation precedes them because of the way they make others foot the bill for their mistakes. By using gaslighting and other forms of manipulation, the offender casts doubt on the veracity of the victim's memories and observations, adding further anguish to the victim's already distressing situation. When narcissists lose interest in their victims, they often treat them as if they never existed. When an offender causes destruction, the victim is left to deal with grief, confusion, and anger as they try to pick up the pieces and move on with their life. Unfortunately, most narcissists view other people as expendable. We share a common understanding that it is difficult to fathom such callous disregard for human life. Narcissist sins, as well as their convoluted justifications for those sins, will be exposed today. If you want to be a part of this conversation and get updates, you need to subscribe. If you want to learn more about narcissism, you can take my free online course, Narcissism 101. Early warning signs, escaping the trap, and rebuilding your life. Click the download link in the description box below to get started on the road to understanding and recovery. Let's work together and do something about it. Let's start by agreeing that narcissists perfectly embody the stereotype of the bloodthirsty vampire. Narcissists are like emotional leeches. They feed off of the good vibes of those around them and then drain them. They exploit your good qualities, turning your moral compass and honesty against you. Narcissists are driven by a need to dominate and derive great pleasure from exerting power over others. Because they are dangerous and manipulative by nature, they will intentionally cause emotional distress. If you find yourself caught in the middle of their destructive power struggle, it can be difficult to pull through unscathed. Anyone who has to deal with a narcissist's warped viewpoint may end up feeling bad about themselves. Worse yet, they don't seem to care that they're damaging your sense of self in the process. Narcissists put themselves first and will go to any lengths to achieve their goals. The ability to manipulate others, and especially the use of gaslighting, is the second greatest sin of narcissists, which we will now discuss. The lies and distortions of reality told by a narcissist can be used to play with your feelings and make you question your own recollection of events. What we're experiencing is gaslighting. But what accounts for their peculiar behavior? Influence is the key factor. They can manipulate you into doing what they want and accepting their terms by warping your perception of reality. To get you to accept their version of events, narcissists use their powerful psychological hold to silence any dissenting viewpoints. Convincing you that they are right and you are wrong about everything is the ultimate goal. No one should have so much influence over you that you stop being yourself and stop caring about the things that are important to you. Third, an inability to empathize with or care about the feelings of others. Narcissists put themselves first and have trouble empathizing with others or accepting themselves. They trust themselves to figure things out and are unwavering in their convictions. Sometimes, when it's convenient, they'll act concerned or make minor adjustments to try to keep the relationship strong. But why should a person only show affection, mercy, and generosity when it serves their own interests? Think back on how often your self-absorbed partner completely disregarded your feelings and needs. Their actions reveal their callousness and lack of compassion. When a narcissist is unable to get what they want from you directly, their fourth sin is to try to damage your reputation. If they believe that spreading false information about you will help them gain power and control over you, they will do so. The root of their evil is their inherent hatred for you and their desire to exert control over you through any means necessary, regardless of the impact on your personal or professional life. To show someone who struggles with anger management respect, you need to realize that arguments are normal and can be discussed and resolved. Narcissists, however, will seek out and even pay for opportunities to spread false information about you. People who are jealous, hostile, or vindictive just want you to go away so they can feel better about themselves. Their actions are not only cruel, but also indicative of who they really are as people. The fifth sin of narcissists is engaging in multiple relationships at once, including one with you. It's disheartening to learn that a narcissist has been lying and manipulating you to make them look better. A more heinous deed would be hard to conceive of. The hurt you feel from a betrayal is magnified when the betrayer is narcissistic. Their deceptions and lies make it impossible to view the good times you shared in their proper context. When you remove yourself from the situation, it may seem like a mirage. The hurt of betrayal persists long after the truth has been exposed. The effects of betrayal on the betrayed are often devastating and long-lasting. Narcissists' sixth sin is inflicting physical harm on others. While it's true that not all narcissists resort to violence, those who do can cause significant distress in social situations. Victims of past abuse may worry that their offender will seek revenge years later. As a result of the narcissist's emotional and physical abuse, the victim may begin to question who they are. These occurrences can happen in either a safe or dangerous setting. Those who spend their formative years in the company of narcissists often develop a deep-seated hatred for violent criminals. It's unsettling to think that some people lack the empathy that would allow them to rein in their violent impulses and anger. Abuse of any kind, but especially physical, is a terrible sin. Exploitation is the seventh and final sin on the list. Unfortunately, narcissists frequently use others as pawns in order to achieve their goals. They think so highly of themselves that they disregard anyone who can't meet their most fundamental needs or help them evade capture. They are only concerned with what they can get for themselves, regardless of who gets hurt in the process. And they have no interest in others as potential friends, partners, or fellow humans. Their selfish actions prove that they care more about keeping themselves alive than about helping others. Narcissists care only about what they can get from other people, whether that's financially or sexually. This is a complex topic, so we'll save our discussion for later sessions. My sincere wish is that we have all gained some insight from this examination of the 7 hallmarks of narcissism. Leave a comment below and tell us what you think about this. Please consider passing this information along to others if you have found it useful. Keep yourself secure, and we'll chat again soon.